you shush.
Okay.
What did I have to say about talking?
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry. Shorty just wouldn't agree with me. She has to be in here. I have no clue why. Sister, up for order here.
Hello. Wait, what? I would punch you right now if I could.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Anyway.
give me the back of the laptop.
I have my own laptop. What are you talking about? So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm tired. Yeah. So, again, apologies yesterday. I was just too tired to do my review. I'm on an air mattress if you're wondering what I'm doing. So, yeah. Okay, they know that. Okay. So, yeah. Here.
What are you looking for?
Book.
My help. You need a highlighter?
I don't need highlighter.
Pen still?
No.
Pen?
No.
Okay.
I need you. Sheesh. Reason being why I don't usually have more people on my reviews is because when doing it solo, I have quicker timing for myself. Because there's no one to distract me. I don't think that would sound rude. That didn't sound rude in my mind. No. Okay, but yes, so I have the top 10s. Hopefully they're top 10s. I don't know. Of course, I can get my phone there. Sure.
Did you just call me Flutter Short?
No, I'm Shorty.
Catch.
Don't throw my phone. Throw my phone. I hate. Don't. I'm serious. I hate when people do that.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, and I don't like that either. People might say I'm not like no fun, but I can be fun. Just not when people mess with my phone.
That's the only thing that is fun.
No, annoying you.
No, it's the opposite. Me annoying you is fun.
Oh, Lord have mercy on me. Just before I give the rules, just some updates if you guys aren't. Also, please download the Wattpad app. I would probably put the link in the description, but it should be on your app store. That's obvious, and it's free. Free. Who doesn't like free stuff? I like free stuff.
I do.
We all know you do.
It's the only thing I can get.
But if you are on the Wattpad and are following me, then you would know that I give lots of updates. So just quick updates because they were kind of quick. If you don't, well, I probably haven't done a review for this book yet, but I'm hoping to. Lockheart's doing for their book, which is for an anime story. I like the anime story. That's called Dog Tag or on High School Host Club, Mori Love Story. Really good, Lockheart. Really good. I really like the story. Can't wait for it to be finished. Moonlight's Fantasy has updated for, I can't read Roman numerals. I really can't. I'm suspecting it's in the 20s, but I don't know. But Platinum by, if it's the second book, for Maximoff. Pietro Maximov's love story by Moonlight's Fantasy has just updated another chapter. Mamie's Dream is already at chapter 32. But that was by Michaela's Hearts. Hi, Michaela's Hearts. I think that's all the recent updates that I've done reviews for. Shout out to LilyBlue14 for asking me when I'm doing my review today. Hee.
I had to convince her to do it.
No, I was gonna do it. I was.
You said you weren't gonna do one today.
Yeah, because you were gonna use a laptop, I thought.
No.
You always use a laptop. Earth, which is by Rosami, has actually set a hashtag Wattpad block parties live. I don't know what that means, but check it out. Eridus is that vampire romance story I talked about. Love those stuff. Okay. Quick shout outs to followers. Oh, guys, big shout out. I'm already at 91 followers on Wattpad. And I forget how many on my YouTube. Let me check on my YouTube channel.
I'll do it.
I'm already there. I mean,
Done.
no, that's you. I don't know why it doesn't show me on here.
Let me look.
$114 subscribers each there.
Because you're not the only Flarity here.
I didn't go by Flarity. I go by my name.
So that's that.
Obviously. I should actually start putting that link. I didn't put the link out for Wattpad people.
You're live.
I'm sorry, my Wattpad friends.
114.
I know, I just said that. There.
But that's actually really cool. It says that you're live right here. See?
I know.
That's
I
cool.
know that. So let me put up the link to everybody first before I forget it. Freaking mouse. I hate this mouse. I like my other mouse better.
I'll go get it.
That's already in here, dum-dum. Don't comment on what I call my sister. She doesn't really care what I call her.
No.
It's not the first time I call her names. It is my dad.
This is just YouTube. Why am I sitting on the ground when there's a bed right next to me?
Is your dum-dum?
No, it's you.
I'm sitting on the ground.
Technically, you are sitting on the ground because you're on an air mattress, which is on the ground.
Don't be smart, mouth.
I can.
Oh, Lord have mercy on me.
I can do
So
whatever
this
I want.
is the link right now. We can't see it, but what I posted on my Wattpad here is the link to the video for YouTube. I would probably do it for the live thing, but YouTube's probably easier for you guys. The link looks longer than it's supposed to be, but it's not.
I'll monitor your live stream.
I can monitor my live stream. I'm not dumb.
I'll monitor it.
Comment anything stupid, I'm gonna say something back. But if you want to know Wattpad, this is Wattpad here. So just look for this, and yes, that's my name. And that's actually a real picture of me. It's current. Well, not current, but it's current. And with my little Ghostbusters bear hunters. I always post up stuff, letting people know my recent.
Your feet on here is kind of a little bit behind. It's just like.
I know, because you're in the room with me. Duh. But you can also see my reading lists that I just add to my list. So that's the last thing I was added. Yeah, I know the background's weird. It's to a game. I haven't actually installed that game anymore. I uninstalled it because I haven't been checking on it lately. I get bored like that. Okay, but let's get back to our review here, shall we? Oh, followers. So here's some followers. Okay. Recent followers. So far we only had, I think, 4 or 3 new followers. Yeah, we had 3. Because I remember LM Questa. Maybe I probably had said, but shout out to LM Questa or Lou Marshall. Okay. Then we got Jade771. Love the avatar picture, by the way. Karen, or K-Chris 1017. I know I said that. I love the Loki theme there. And then Captain Marvel or Daniel Bruhl. Yay! So yeah. Yay! Also, when I shout out to you guys, anybody else who is a Wattpad user like me, myself, make sure you follow these people. These are the authors that I do reviews for. These guys are really cool. These guys are really good authors. I mean, it's a lot of dedication to always update your stories. It takes a lot of work. It's not that easy as it looks. I would know. I remember I actually did start reading this book. I found its sequel, but Krista, seriously.
Sorry.
You're gonna have to leave the room if you keep doing that. I remember start something don't know why I didn't review it. I probably was going to do a review of it, and I just slipped my mind. Okay, I'm going to get, I don't know if it's the texture of this freaking bed or something. I have no freaking clue. But this mouse is annoying. I got it.
Here's a plate.
That's not going to help. Anyway, but I'm not going to be doing much stuff. Okay, so first stories. Yes, will you not do that?
It's for the mouse.
I'm fine.
Well, you got a blanket now. You got a dope blanket.
Can I talk?
Yeah.
Thank you. So the stories I'm gonna do now. Last I recall, I talked about this story. This one, yeah. I'm questioning right now if I wanted to do these two damn fandoms, but I don't know. I'm not gonna do this one yet because I'm waiting. So I can get at least to book 2. It's getting good. It's not that I don't like it. I'm just because I got so many other books here. Haven't gotten to this one yet. I've gotten to that one. I just feel like it's a Bucky Barnes story or something. I don't know. It's questionable. It's questionable. And it probably get into like Alice in Wonderland stories or something.
Help monitor.
Huh? Why?
In case you need help with pronunciation.
I don't need help with pronunciation. But I will do Darkness Within. I know I probably haven't talked about that one yet. It's that. Now I'm gonna do a Frollo story. I know villain stories. I don't know what's up with that. I'm gonna talk. I know CFA Loki writer haven't commented on your chapters, but I usually don't comment. But I will from now on.
You will.
And of course the Avengers. You shush! Don't play with puppets. Yes, seriously.
I'm just holding.
Ugh. We're not gonna get anywhere with this story stuff. Of course, the Avengers, Alexandra. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then where's that other one I had? It's in here somewhere. That one? I think it was this one, yeah. 10? Oh. Yeah, it must be that one. Okay, so that will be the 10.
I'll be downstairs.
Okay, so those will be the 10 that we'll be talking about. My phone stopped turning off. So let's get started. And let me just first pull up details and, of course, links. Copy that. Can you stop messing with my stuff, Shorty?
I'm not doing anything.
There you are.
How do you know I am?
Because I saw you in the corner of my eye.
You sure?
Yes, I just saw you.
Imagination.
No, my imagination and I wouldn't be seeing you.
Think again.
Lord have mercy on my soul. Lord have mercy, help that girl. I'm not joking, really. Lord have mercy, help that girl. Sorry, I had to say that. I'm not mean, am I? People question that. I would probably question it too. Yeah. Sorry, I have people adding me and all that. People who are adding me, I'm so sorry if I hadn't added you back. I just I don't know. I question myself a lot. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Phone, stop turning off. My head itching. Okie dokie doko. I'm fucking weirdo. Okay, so let's get started. First, let me just actually pull this up on my freaking phone. Story info. Shut up. Hi, Shadow. I swear this house will never stay quiet.
Never will.
Get that thing out of my face.
Why? Where?
Because I'm trying to talk.
friends?
Where are you going downstairs?
No.
Yeah, you were.
Not anymore.
I apologize, people. This review's not gonna get anywhere.
Not my fault.
Yeah, those dogs.
That's a year for living in a crazy house.
Like with you?
I don't live here.
Hopefully all distractions are out of the way. I apologize mainly to the authors that have to listen to this craziness. Really. Ugh. People question, how am I able to live with this being at 20 years old?
She's used to it. Kind of. Which should be by now.
Okay, so Shadow's gonna go for Dante. Okay, I can do that. Shadow.
Yeah.
He's now Dante.
What, did they switch names or something?
No, here's a Dante Avatar Dum. Okay, so let's talk now. Okay, review time. Because I'm gonna be probably up till midnight for doing this. With all these distractions. Shut up, please. Okay, so the first story, before I was interrupted, is called Darkness Within. This story is really good, I will say, because I read it. I thought it was all the way through, but I guess I wasn't. But I think I am. Probably in the epilogue or something. But it's by McKenna Carlin, _ Carlin. I don't know if I'd done a review for Carlin before. I'm trying to remember. I mean, probably have. Because McKenna's done 9 stories. Let me take a look. Okay.
Can I play with your other puppets too?
Those are the only puppets I got. Can you not get into those?
I just want to see how
You've seen them before.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have. This is why I don't like you touching my stuff.
I just want to see them.
You've seen them. As I was saying, I guess I haven't done 9 stories from McKenna. I mean, it's familiar. Don't know why. Maybe I'm thinking something else. Maybe I was thinking about the reading list or something. I probably was, but oh well. Anyway, but continuing on. That was my phone. It hurt.
Ow.
Because my wire is stuck to stuff. Please get out of my drawers.
Why do you have a tiny little purse?
It's not a purse. Can you stop getting my stuff?
It's like puppets?
Yes.
They had a like a tan and white one.
Now, this story here is only book 1. Anyway, as I was saying before I interrupted. Okay, so this is only book 1. Gonna hopefully start book 2 soon. Oh, and actually at the end of this video, I'm gonna be sharing a link to maybe 3 stories that I've been reading. And I'll go into detail which TV show I was kind of going for, which is a show I hardly ever started watching till a little bit and then stopped watching it. But I'll go into why later on at the end of this video. But back to the story. So this story has 83 chapters.
Dang.
And it's already got 13,900 reads and 994 votes. Sad small amount.
It should have more.
And this is weird though, because I'm so sorry. I was looking at the wrong author on my phone.
Wow.
Well, it's because it's near the top, and I always go for ones near the top.
Just slow clap.
I'm tired, okay?
The peppers are clapping.
Will you shut up for 2 seconds? But it's by Kate Chris. I was talking about the McKenna one because I was reading that one. I don't know. I'm sorry. It was near the top, but I have finished the first book here. I will say that. I have finished the first book here. Well, I'm probably...
Are you screen sharing?
Yes, I am. Well, I probably wasn't, but I'm kind of close. I'm not sure. Because I'm in the point of view for Loki's. Where I'm at right now is they had a ball, and the princess and Loki. Will you stop talking?
I thought it was spoilers here.
No.
Okay.
Most of these are gonna be for spoilers, but
Sure.
not many people are gonna go into no much detail about it. Yeah, people, be warned, this is gonna be for spoilers. You guys should actually be reading this, but if you start reading it, you won't remember what happens near the end. Some of these stories I haven't fully read yet, so that's why, you know, from what I'm thinking so far. But from what I remember so far is that they're holding a ball. I'll get into more detail though, but this story is by K. Chris 1017. Love the stories so far, by the way. And B1 is for a mature audience, so if you're not over the age of 18, please don't read this, because I don't want to get in trouble for you, anybody who does. Because there's, I don't know why I have to keep telling you guys these, but there's contains graphic depiction of violence. There is sexuality. I wouldn't really say there's strong language in it, but there could be other mature themes.
No, like bad words.
Yeah, there isn't, because they're all fancy talking. So
how's it strong language then?
I was just saying, I don't know.
Did not make
but
sense.
Can you stop talking?
That's cool.
No, it's not. And this is why I don't record with you.
I'll go in the other room.
Okay. Because I lost my train of thought.
You were asking why does it have like a strong language?
I already talked about it.
Okay.
But where is that? I actually can't. Now, if you have the Wattpad app, like I do, the authors can assign roles to actors, and this actually does have them. Yeah, her name's Princess Christine. That's why. Someone needs to give that girl a melatonin. So I'll just read you off the list of people, and I probably won't know some of these people unless I have to start looking at people, which is probably a good thing. I like to say the actors out there because if in case you have a favorite actor or actress on here. Christine Ribeiro as Princess Christine. Then, of course, the sexy Tom Hiddleston as Prince Loki. You got Henry Cavill as Prince Link, not Little Link. I don't even think he's really a prince, but whatever. Amanda Seyfried as Duchess Kendall. So most of these other characters, besides the original movie of Thor, are made up, if I'm correct. Then you got Russell Crowe as King Ulrich, if I'm saying that right. Ayelet Zurer as Queen Seraphina. Then you got Alan Tudyk as Merrick. Oscar Isaac as Dagon. Bruna Galler as Brainier. Or I guess Mark Strong as Sethos. Got J.B. Blank as Brahm. Got Eddie Redmayne as Zane. Amber Heard as Chandra. Emma Watson as Serena. Got Amy Adams as Nabin, I guess that's how I say. Kate Blanchett as Adrielle. Got Orlando Bloom as Xavier. Got Mark Addy as Gimba. Hugo Weaving as Kendall's father. Got Elizabeth Robert as Redma. Got Ron Robert as Landon. Got Rufus Swell as Hal Blindy. Then got Chris Hemsworth, who is Thor. Madison Shoemate as Christiana. And then Anthony Hopkins as Odin. A lot of characters, but I kind of recognize a couple, but not a lot. But this story is kind of how would you forgive yourself for your treacherous past. Obviously, that's kind of centered around Loki. Um, and the story is kind of showing how can you find it within yourself to move on from your treacherous past or your dark part of your heart that is trying to suffocate you to completely no end. We all know that. Now, in this story, we have Princess Christine, who is beloved by everybody, yet she's pretty mysteriously talented and a princess of a distant world known as Medina. An author, I hope I'm pronouncing these words correctly. Now, Medina is located in the northernmost star of the Asgardian realm, and her life is kind of like Loki's, but I mean, what I mean by life is she's living the life of a princess. It's pretty lavish and extravagant and pretty much perfect. Now, however, there is supposedly a dark past that is haunting her dreams um, while she's becoming the age to become a queen of Medina. Now, something that's going to become more haunting is Loki's unexpected arrival. By this is kind of basically how he is seen as a shooting star or asteroid falling from the sky. It lands in a forest one night. Now, be warned, Christine likes to go out. She's in charge, really, with her brother, who he's the leader of the army, so basically in command. And all her men obviously follow her. She's pretty strong-hearted too. So they're out, and this other guy who's pretty much, from what I'm reading so far, is a douche and a rat, is with them also. I can't remember his name because he's annoying me. But he's trying to win the princess over, obviously. Now they're out, and they saw a green lightning. It's not like when Thor landed. Well, probably with Thor. I hadn't seen the movie, so I don't know. So he lands. He's wounded, obviously. I think this kind of takes place when he got banished and just fell from Asgard. But so he lands. He's injured, and of course, Princess Christine, being kind, she goes over to help. Everybody's kind of not sure to help because they don't know the man, but she doesn't care. She just goes up there and goes to help. And she also has powers too. I wouldn't say like what Loki has in a way. She's using them for good in a way. But continuing on, now, the Asgardian royalty are widely known too. Now, he comes bearing his own twisted story. Obviously, if you've seen the movies, you know what happened to Loki. Now, much to Christine's surprise, she finds Loki's arrival pretty enrapturing. She's in a way is attracted to him, much like he is to her. But when I say they're attracted, she's attracted to him despite knowing the fact that she knows nothing about him. So I guess they're not really that widely known to me personally, if I remember. Now, as her inner struggles, which are pretty horrific, start showing up and come to light and are starting to collide with Loki's inner struggles, they start to find themselves starting to rely on one another for strength and pretty much coming to love. Now remember, this is only book 1. There's another book. If I'm correct, book 2 is called... There's 4 books. The series is called the My Darkness series. And there's 4 total books, this one being book 1. Second book being called Darkness Revealed. Book 3 is Darkness Vanquished. And then finally book 4, which is Overcoming the Darkness. So you have a lot of reading. And I'm thinking Marvel characters will probably be kicking in somewhere along the way. Now, back to the story and what's following. It starts to make you wonder what happens when I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Is what happens when Christine is forced into making a really tough choice. Where on one side, her choice is of sacrificing what that will more likely cause her to lose the one person whom she's come to really adore more than anyone, and another difficult choice, which will really these choices will really put Christine in a difficult situation because choices are really important to make, especially when you're put in a high position as a coming of age queen. So I really like the story. I really can start from where I'm at. I can kind of see right now how she's falling for Loki and how Loki is falling for her. But I can see how Christine is loved by everybody. In a way, I see she's brave, really kind-hearted. She would not leave Loki out there to die. She wouldn't leave anybody out there to die. She would willingly risk herself if she was put in danger. She would still willingly help someone in need, especially with Loki. And with her power, I can't remember how, but she takes away a person's pain, and in the end, she's receiving that pain. So I find that really interesting. But I really suggest you guys check this book out if you're a Loki fan like I am. And it's put in a really good fantasy. I mean, it's taking like moving instead of like the normal Earth and Asgard, it's Asgard and another complete galaxy or another world. And I agree that the story, and it's amazing that Chris has had this dream, and this book's come from her dream that she's had for so long. And she has created the world, or Chris has created this world, and it's all from scratch. Is amazing. Chris, you did an amazing job with all the imagery. I probably couldn't remember a dream like that. I mean, to remember all the details, how the story goes. I mean, you must have had this whole story from a dream. You either had a really long nap or something, or you have a really good, amazing memory skill that I can't. Now, be warned that the first 2 chapters may be a little slow, but again, Chris promises that it'll pick up in its pace. It is, like I said, a long book because the chapters contain a lot of the exciting details. I agree, but still, I encourage you guys to keep reading on because it has not left me disappointed. But big props for this story. So now, next story. Let's go on to the next story. I talked a lot about on that book. I'm so sorry. I chit chat too long. Scrolling is being mean to me. Non-mean. Next book is this book. Now, I don't probably feel like this story is going to end really well. But is that going to stop me? Probably not. Pretty much it won't stop me because, man, the story near the ending, it made me upset, kinda. But that's normal. So this story is called The Servant of Judge Claude Frollo, if I'm going to be correct. Yes, I know. Why are you doing a story about an evil man? Well, for one thing, I don't care if he's an evil man, because Loki was evil. Freaking, Lord Death, Hades evil. I don't care who's evil or good. In my definition, the reason people are evil is because they were made that way. I mean, they had to, in a way, because how they were treated. Like Loki. But this story is by Storm Chaser 13. It's got 22 chapters, 4,000 reads, and 268 votes. This story will probably, the story in the beginning kind of doesn't follow the story of Hunchback of Notre Dame. Reason being, Storm Chaser 13 has said that they read a version of the Hunchback of Notre Dame and praised Victor Hugo for his work, but decided to watch the movie. Well, if we all know, the book and the movie varied a lot. reason being Esmeralda didn't die in the movie, while Esmeralda in the book did die. And Storm apparently was screaming at how they basically just completely ruined a wonderful story and turned it from the tragic love story into what Disney obviously does best by not making it tragic. Now, in this story, does that mean there's going to be a tragic love? Obviously. And of course, the movie barely relates to the original source, which was the Ugly Duckling story. Because in the book, if you remember, Quasimodo was a depressed creature figure at times that had a temper. At times, well, like I said, at times. But in the movie, he's seen as a hero. He sings songs from Alan Menken. His music by Alan Menken's music was good. No matter how much Storm found the movie adaptation awful, Storm couldn't help but become intrigued with really the only interesting character in this whole movie, which was Judge Claude Frollo. Why did he become the way he is? What made him different? What made him different, though, was he was a tragic figure, who was one of the church. And for everything he did wrong, he tried to phrase it as what God had wanted, which is unique and scary. Ow, I hit my finger, and just plain perfect. So Storm couldn't help but write a fanfic of him. But apparently Storm despised Esmeralda. At times I despised her too, because in a way she did kind of turn Judge Frollo into sin. Because a man of the church, you're supposed to stay away from sexual pleasure. Because in a way, that's what he wanted. I feel like he didn't really want to hurt her in the end, but he saw what Esmeralda was doing as witchcraft. In the end, burning her to stake. Or burning her at the, isn't it burning at the stake or something? Whatever it's called. With fire. Burned to fire. Now, so this OC, like I said, is an original by Storm Chaser 13 for him, and her name is Helia, I think, and her parents, and Helia's parents come from Greece, but they are moving to Paris, and her family were murdered. Leaving little Helia alone. So luckily the gypsies found her, and she's raised with Esmeralda, despite her hating Esmeralda. But she's raised and grows up with Esmeralda. Now this is the story where Frollo, who in the story is quite young, he tries to find out his real feelings towards little Helia, as she works for a good year in his house due to an agreement. This agreement came down when she tried to steal some money off Judge Frollo, and Frollo, hating gypsies, forced her to become his servant, which she did. I can't remember, but when that year came around, he let her go, if I'm correct. And it's been years later, and he's like the age when the movie kind of probably took place. And he sees her again, and she's beautiful, and he starts having these feelings for her. I can't remember if they're a happy ending, but something does happen to her, and I can't remember what. Esmeralda does, I think, live. I don't remember what happened to Helia. You'll have to look it up yourself. But I feel like this was a tragic story. Because I don't think she got to tell him her feelings. Because I think either she got sick or something. I can't remember. But this story was good. I totally give props up to Storm Chaser 13 for this story. I hate usually reading a tragedy story, but this tragedy story was pretty good. I read it all the way through. Whoo, the feels when you read this story. was amazing. Whew. Bluey, whew. Next story. Let's do the next story. Story number 3 is, where are you? Come here. Is by TFA Lucky Rider. I love your name, TFA Lucky Rider. It's so cool. I don't know. I like any lucky names. I love when people make up cool nicknames or like usernames and all that. I'm like, dang, why can't I come up with a better name than Flarity? But then again, I'm thinking, oh well, I don't want to change my name from Flarity to something else because I've had that name for so long. But yeah. So be warned, this story is hella long, but it's called Thrown into Marvel. It's a Loki fanfic, obviously. I love the the characters there. Nice work there. And I like the little caption saying, "You're not real." He's like, that's what Loki's saying, looking like right at that girl, saying, "Hey, you're not real. Get out of here." He's like, "No." I also just really like the dress she's wearing right there. I mean, cute. So like it says, by TFA Lucky Rider, it's a completed story. Now this story is long, like I said, and it's 101 chapters. It's completed, thank God. But this story has also gotten 31,500 reads and 2.4 thousand votes. That's amazing. Now, and I usually don't like where a reader is thrown into a world, and she's probably already like, they probably know about it and all that, but this story just struck me as really interesting because in this story, a woman is thrown into the Marvel world while apparently picking a lock. Yeah, that's how she made her grand entrance into the Marvel universe. Now, she finds herself in a familiar area, which makes her think that she probably blacked out, and she meets Loki. And she doesn't really believe that this is happening, but it is. And Loki doesn't really understand why she thinks it's not real, but she is. It is. Now, there's only one small problem, but I'm not really wanting to reveal it. But this story was really good. I can't remember how far I'm into the story. I want to let me click on here. Come on. Really? I'm farther than that. Oh, what the frickin' heck? Why? Where is it? Okay, so I'm not that far. Like I said, it's not easy reading 101 chapters. It's not easy. But I still encourage you guys to try to read it. I really want your opinion. And also comment on the chapters, how you felt, you liked about them. But so far, what I'm reading so far, even though I hadn't gotten that far, I'm so sorry, but I'm loving it, is because it's long, but I like how detailed TFA Loki Rider is in the story so far. That's what I like about readers, or writers, not readers. I'm a reader. Duh. But the writers, I like when writers go into more definition or more detail about the sentences. Using the sentences is important. I mean, if you didn't use your sentences, I would say, okay, so you hear things, but you're not really looking around, or you're tasting things, but you don't go in much detail. What the heck are you tasting then? I can't taste it if I don't know it. What if it's something I don't like? Because in a way, because OC, I'm imagining my brain like, oh, so I'm in this person's shoes. I want to know, like, how you feel about something or all the emotions. I really want to know. And that's what this author's doing. Goes into the details. I really like that about someone. And also, they don't like detract from the real story that they're following. They stay on the plot, and that's a good thing because I don't want everything to go woo woo woo. And they don't go into different POVs, the point of view, if you don't know that. Most story writers will go into more than two people's point of views. And at times, if you go into too many point of views, you kind of lose the person, especially me, because I like focusing on at least 2 or 3 point of views. That's it. I will not go any further than that. As if you go any more people, I'm like, I don't think other people are going to see that point of view, but okay. But this story was really good, especially if it's gotten this many reads. I mean, come on. I already like it. Hello, hello, hello. I'm already seeing some more stories. I'm probably gonna be quiet for right now because I'm seeing some more stories here. It's like once I start, Wattpad always has other stories. Ooh, and this one's the completed one. Yay! Ooh, it's like water or like ice, you know. I'm gonna add this into my. Give me a moment. I hope my link's working for everybody. If it's not, then. Eh. Hold on, just make sure my link is working. Hey. Eh. My nose. Hey, you guys, good to see yourself on here. Hi. Eh. Sorry, get stuck. Okay. You saw me type to myself. Okay, back to work. I was trying to see if hopefully my links were working. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Okay, it looks like they're probably working. But so far the story, I already found another one. And it's gonna be by Evil Bait. I like the name this person has too. I really do. For what I'm reading here. Ooh, Poison Ivy 99. I didn't know you had another Loki story up, and I'm probably really blind if I didn't really notice that. Flarity. Poison Ivy 99 has another story that I did a review for. It's completed too. Yay. Yay. And the media. I love the media. Oh. Sorry. You can hear my family downstairs. My grandparents are yelling towards one another. I'm gonna fix that sentence when I talk right. Yay! Poison Ivy's got another story. Can't wait for that. Sorry, once I find recommended reads, I freak out. I love it. I don't know why. Okay, so there's 3 total reads that I might actually do for reads. I also just love this person's nickname. It's called Loki is Baby Doll Bride. That's a good name. That's a really cute name. Yeah, so I challenge you guys to read all 101 chapters. The reason I didn't get far is because y'all also know that I have other stories to read. So, and in a week, it's not easy, especially if you have classes or online courses like I'm doing right now. Yeah. Which right now I'm doing like 4 freaking chapters. It's annoying. It's not easy. It's not as easy as it looks. But moving on. Moving on. Next story is I can't remember. Did I do the first book of this one? No, I probably didn't. I don't think I did yet. Oh, actually, maybe I did. I can't remember. No, gosh darn this. My mind's not working right now. Because I'm feeling like I did, but I can't recall. I don't remember. I mean, the way the picture looks, I probably did. Yeah, I think I did this book already. Now that I recall a little bit, my memory's getting better right now. I think I did do that one. I'm gonna try this one. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, because I don't think I did this one yet. I'm clicking. Yeah, let's just do this book because I do remember now. I remember the name Alex Carter. Took me a while to remember that book. See how faulty my brain can be. So far we've gotten down 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, obviously I lost count of myself. It's almost midnight. What do you expect? Okay, so this book, Can't Tell Already, is following the Hellsing Ultimate story. I think it is following the Hellsing. Kinda ish is following the Hellsing Ultimate story. In a way, but it more deteriorates from it or derails from it, not deteriorates. I get my words mixed up. Okay, but be warned, this story is for mature audience only because it has graphic depictions of violence, sexuality, and other strong language, and other mature themes. Wow, I just remembered that I wasn't even clicking on the mature thing. Yay! But it's 34 chapters long, gotten 5.9 thousand reads, 623 votes, and it's by Young Silks, if I said that right. Yeah, Young Silks. Nice name, by the way. I love the cover, though. Did you make that cover? By the way, I'm wondering. That cover is really good. I like that. I love that style he just did there. It's called, if I butcher the name up, I'm so sorry. Is it Shimbara? I'm gonna type that name in on Google Translate because I can't say that name for some reason. Give me a minute. Let me Google Translate. Where's my microphone? Microphone. Okay. Google Translate. Okay, I don't even know what language the name would be in. I'm actually gonna type it in. SCHIMBR. No, BAR. Shimbear. Shimbear. With the dictionary. Oh, it's Romanian. Why did I not know that? I'm an idiot. It's a change, a modification, alteration. So you're saying it change? What does it sound like? Okay, well, I can't hear it.
Change.
Yeah, it's change. Okay, so that's what it meant by that. Okay, I always wondered what it was meaning. I never knew what it was. I wonder how it sounds in Romanian since I now know it's Romanian. Go all the way down with R's.
Schimbare. Schimbare.
Now I know that I have a notification. Go away.
Schimbare.
Oh, there we go. Now you know how it sounds. Schimbare. Huh, I got it. Okay, but this story is where we question who was the man that claimed he was anything but a human, which you all know who that is Alucard. Now, there's this weird word. Why do you people use weird words? What the heck is a sentence here? I want to know. I'm questioning it. You authors are making me, question things a lot. If I could spell translate correctly, that'd be nice. Okay, so I know it's got to be Romanian because. Okay, let's hear it. Hopefully. Okay, I'm sorry you had to hear me talking the pen. Sorry.
It happened too fast.
Okay, I couldn't even understand what that said, but okay. Okay, but so that's what it meant. It happened too fast. Making me look up things. Not funny. But okay, it was kind of funny. It actually got me to question myself there. Now, apparently some things are happening. And we're following a girl. Her name is Eliza, and I can't remember where she moved from. I think it was America, but she moves to New England, and surprisingly bumps into the No Life King himself, which we know as Alucard. Now she notices there's something not really right with this man. She doesn't know he's a vampire. She just knows that he looks inhuman, beastly, and pretty insane, which y'all know Alucard is in a way insane. But he's been through a lot of war, so I wouldn't be surprised though. Now, who is Helsing, and of course, what do they want with Eliza? Now, through this, her life progress in England here. Well, she quickly learns that there is no such thing as privacy once you have been claimed by the No Life King. I would agree with that. Like with the police girl and Helsing Ultimate and Helsing the original anime series, nothing was private. Alucard strictly already knew that she was an orphan. A lot about her already. Nothing could really surprise him. And in this story, basically nothing is private to anybody. We all know that for a fact. But I really like the story. It was really good. Nicely fun. Well, I like some of the humor that comes into it. Next story is called. I haven't gotten to this book yet. I'm really wanting to though. But let's get into this one. Because I have finished it. As if you can't tell, there's a common theme going on here. Is where I like doing a lot of anime. I'm clicking things when I shouldn't be clicking. So this book. Now I'm really loving this cover right now. This cover is really cool. I love this design. It's by Kata Garland. Yeah, Kata Garland. That's hard to say. Sorry. I really like it. Especially the title itself, how it was written out. That's really nice work. That takes a lot of effort. Effort that I probably couldn't do. But so this is one. Let me start the sentence over again. This story is called Demons in Our Hearts. It's a Black Butler fanfiction, of course. And it's by Shadow Quill. I don't know when I said Shadow Quill. I keep thinking Cyndaquil. I don't know why. Cyndaquil. Sorry. Let's think. How am I going to say this right? I don't think this is going to be following the anime series. In a way, I don't think it will. But this story is 47 chapters long. It's gotten 750,000 reads, 22.4 thousand votes. Obviously, when I see this cover that's really this good, I have to say I wouldn't be surprised it has many readers. Now, this story takes place in London when, of course, CL is human, if I'm correct. And young women are disappearing. I don't think it's following off the Jack the Ripper case. I can't be quite sure. And young women are disappearing off the streets pretty quickly. Now, the big question is what happens when a oddball assassin is being targeted and questioned by our known Queen's Guard dog. Seal Phantom Hive. Now, we all, in the story, which deals with romance, obviously, we start to wonder, will Sebastian be able to figure out what's going on, or will he actually need help for once? Now, I really love this book because, yes, it uses the five senses and all. I also just like the titles of each chapter here because it'll tell you what's going on in that chapter, which I also love when people do. They don't just say chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. I like it when authors get creative and give the title. Sorry, I said title. I meant give the chapter a title. Because when authors do that, it shows what's going on in this story, this scenario. For instance, new assignment in chapter 3. Obviously, that means there's a new assignment going on. Cat sick means obviously in chapter 8 means somebody is sick. Chapter 7 rainy day, which is before chapter 8 where cat is sick. Obviously, that means our main female character here was doing a lot of work out in the yard and it was raining, but she kept going. And the next chapter, she gets sick after being out in the rain. I like how they're all connecting, especially this author. This author connects each chapter, which is pushing the story forward. That's a good thing. And I also love how they give the roses a special and parts. And then finale, previews, one-shots, Cat's song. Ooh, Cat's got a song? I didn't know Cat got a song. Ooh. Hmm. I also got a challenge for you people out there who like music. The author put Cat's song, which Cat is the female character here. It has a full version. The lyrics are. It's called "Return to Me," and anybody can sing along or make a song of it. It has the full lyrics. I don't know if it's a real song because the song is copyrighted as her own work, though. Even if you do sing it, though. So, challenge you guys out there. But again, I really recommend you check the story out. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed the story. Because I read it all the way through completely, like in one day or so. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're already halfway in. Sorry if I had to keep counting. I lose track in my mind because I talk a lot, and my mind doesn't, kick off right for some reason. Next story is, this is now a different anime. I hadn't reviewed this anime before. I've seen it, of course I've seen the anime, but I hadn't read the story because I was debating whether I should do this with the character coupling, because I don't know if I'm going to get yelled at by the people who like this anime couples. I hope I don't. If I do, please don't hate me. Oh, I don't know why, because I'm happy now because I just remember who does the English dub for this character. Then again, I should be screaming like that for the last book. So, okay, I'm done. So this story is called The Human Yokai. If you don't know where the story is coming from, it's coming from our favorite romantic fantasy comedy romance called Kami-sama Kiss. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a different anime. Sorry. Kami-sama Hajime Mashita. Or maybe it is Kami-sama Kiss. I can't remember. But I think it's Kami-sama Hajime Mashita. Even in the English version. Reason I also like this anime is because I love the manga. I've read the manga constantly. I love the anime especially too. But what I also really love is the guy that does the English voice for Tomoe is the same actor who does the voice for Sebastian Michaelis. And that just made Tomoe sound so much sexier. And yeah, so this is a Tomoe love story. It's got 42 chapters, 41,000 reads, and 1.8 thousand votes. What I also actually liked about this is if it reached 42,000 reads, it would match up with the amount of chapters the story has. I don't know if that'd be funny, but I just thought that would be a weird coincidence. So a human yokai is following the story of Nanami Momozoe, really first best friend. Her name is Hikari, which in Japanese it means light. And Hikari has a really strange past because it's covered in mystery, but even so, she's very loyal, very protective of her friend Nanami. Now, after Hikari leaves to quote-unquote visit her grandma, because she has a secret that Nanami doesn't even know, she comes back and everything involving Nanami's life has changed drastically. Nanami's become a god. She's gained 2 male familiars who can see straight through Hikari's disguise. Now, the biggest question throughout the story is what will happen if Nanami finds out the truth behind Hikari and her strange past. Now, am I going to tell you what happens or what their strange past is? Heck no. This story was so good, I don't want to ruin it. And it's by Fire Princess 499. Love your avatar, by the way. But I can see why Hikari would hide this past from Nanami, because from what I'm thinking is this what she has could possibly have almost killed her. And also her past was kind of in a way relates to Tomoe, when his past, which I thought was really cool to do. So if you're big fans and you found, I personally in this anime, I found, I thought Tomoe's story, like how he, before he became familiar, was really interesting. If you haven't seen the manga, I would really first, if you haven't even seen this anime or heard of it, I would recommend you guys go read the manga or see the anime, because I know there's 2 seasons for the anime, or like the TV show series. I don't even know if they're coming up with a third. But I recommend you see it first before reading the story, because if you haven't seen the anime, you will get lost. Although in a way, I don't think it really. Will you not do that? You have to. Can't you put something down first?
No.
Yeah, you can.
I'm sitting my shoulder.
Okay, so, but seriously, guys, if you haven't seen this anime, please check it out first before you read the story. If you haven't read the story or seen it or seen the anime, sorry, you will get lost in the story. What I'm thinking will happen. Next story. As you see, I have a lot of Naruto stuff, even though I haven't seen the complete anime yet. I'm so sorry. There's another one too, but I'm gonna trying to get to read that. I'm just so many stories to do. This one, now we're going back into the Loki stuff. This one I really liked. I'm really encouraging people to start reading this book. This was really good. Can't click. Let's see, so now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, we're already on story number 7 already. Wow, we are moving quickly. And I'm trying to remember if Greg's person, if I've done a story for this one. Yes, actually, I have. This author has actually done 1, 2, 3. 4 from what I'm doing now. About a good 4 stories that I've done. or probably done a review for shut up, review thing. Keep getting notifications that I don't need yet. Sorry. So I've also obviously loved this author, Preston's stories, and this story is called Rise, and I really like the story. Yes, it's a Loki fan fiction, but there's a reason why I really love this one. Now, this story has 15 chapters, so it's kind of short, but 4.4 thousand reads and 227 votes. It's completed. Now, this story follows a girl. Her name is Tara Nolan, and she can't really get over her past, which was the day she had gotten her powers, and her powers just started to manifest. And Nolan is always struggling day and day them in check. So when the man who had just suffered just offers Tara the chance to try and control it, she accepts it. But there's really more to this man, because in the story, the man I'm talking about obviously is Loki. So when Loki approaches Tara, or just tells Tara that he can help, he kind of pulls up his the god of mischief stuff and lies about who he is. Well, not his name really, because I don't even think she knows much about Loki. But I think this is like following the Tesseract or something. I can't recall. But Loki's looking for the Tesseract in order to take over Earth, and have his Chitauri army. I don't know if this book has a second book. I don't really think it does. But she is used to help get info on the Tesseract, if I'm correct. But Tara thinks that Loki's a mutant with his powers. Obviously, we know that's not true. He was born with them. Hold on, I got to take my hair down. Oof. What hair? What? Semi not chlorinated hair. Sorry. So this story is romance, obviously, because I like the way they act towards one another. It's like he's trying to get information out of Tara because she can find a way using her ways of knowledge to gain interest and gain info about the Tesseract, worm her way somehow towards the Avengers and all. Yet she kind of catches on that Loki's into using her, but he doesn't tell a lot of lies towards her. He's trying to be truthful and all. I like the relationship that's going on between Tara and Loki. Two people who both are always struggling with their past. That's the connection between these two characters. Both feel like they will never gain control of themselves. Tara with her powers, Loki just wanting to be noticed, because if we remember, Loki was always being overshadowed by Thor, who is I can't remember if Loki was his younger brother or older brother. I can't recall, but he's always being overshadowed. So these characters have one thing in common, is that they're feared, or all that. I can't go much definition about it, but the story, I still say it was really good. Number 8 is the one I was gonna talk about, but then I was mixed up with another story, which was dumb of me to do, but yeah. Obviously, I'm tired, so I got everything confused. This is number 8 in our Wattpad review, which is called A Wanted Man. And if I'm correct, there's more than one book. Right off the bat, I'm trying to remember. I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry, I can't talk. Now this story is by Kenna Carlin. There's how many chapters or how many books? 1, 2. No, I'm looking at the wrong book. No, I'm thinking I was right. No, I'm trying to click this. No, I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. I'm thinking 6. I'm thinking there's 6 stories or 6 books. Correct me if I'm wrong, McKenna Carlin, if you're watching this. Just correct me if I'm wrong if there's 6 books. From what I'm thinking, there's probably 6 books. I don't know. I really like the story. It's 40 chapters long, got 15,700 reads, 546 votes. Guys, please vote. This story was really good. I also really like the cover for this, using the Avengers ending scene, or the last scene before a battle before the Chitauri, or maybe it was before the Chitauri guys arrived. And then having an image of what Michaela is supposed to look like. I really love the way they portray Michaela. Now this story is summarized where there's a price on Loki's head, Loki of Asgard, obviously, and he finds himself stranded and on Earth. And what happens is, if I'm correct, I should be right, is that in McKenna's apartment, she finds, basically trips over the body of Loki because he lands in her apartment somehow. Which I like that situation. I like that scenario there. And McKenna's had a really horrible day, and she just wanted to shower, go to bed. Obviously, that didn't happen because she trips over the god of mischief himself, Loki, and finds him in her apartment unconscious. So the next day, when he wakes up, he says he needs to hide in her apartment. Obviously, McKenna does not like that, but she has no choice no matter. Really?
Coming in here.
Oh, mercy.
Let me quiet.
Mm-hmm. As I was saying, so she finds that Loki has to hide out in her apartment. Let's just say this whole adventure, well, his adventure becomes her adventure. And one thing leads to another. She's then made to get out of her apartment and on the run with Loki. Well, I think the Chitauri and the Avengers are after them. So she.
Was the whole gang after them?
What did you say about being quiet? Anyway, so this adventure really, it is an adventure. It takes you to a lot of different places, from what I recall. And slowly, one way or another, as obviously in the story, Loki and McKenna will start falling in love. And obviously, because there's more than one book, that's their adventures will keep continuing on.
Yep. You read the whole book.
Thank you. But I definitely suggest you guys definitely check the book out. Can't wait to actually check out book number 2. I really, really can't wait. I probably started book 2. Don't know why it doesn't look like it's showing up on my thing. Oh, it is. Isn't it?
What?
Yeah, it is on my thing.
Okay.
Don't know why. I'm talking to myself, honey. So that was book number 8. Gotta have more. I'll say it. That is sad. Well, here.
Sorry.
Well, sorry guys, I thought I had more. I thought I had 10 books, but apparently I didn't.
They said you're gonna do 20.
No, if I didn't do a review tonight.
Oh. How many books have you done?
8.
Need 2 more.
I know. Well, in a way, I guess I'll just do a different review. So, this will deteriorate from the Wattpads, but I just really wanted to share with you these 2 stories. Well, there's 4 stories in total, but I'm doing these counting as 2 because 2 books. Spell's name right. So, I say I spelled that right. I should have typed that better though, apparently, because if you can't see what I'm already putting in, yes, it's from that story or from that TV show. Trying to remember all this stuff. Takes forever for me to completely remember. I wasn't type it the easy way. Easy way. I know this guy's already got a romance with one of the other characters, but I don't really care. It's my chase, and I get the pick. Should not click that. That. Okay, I made my search. Oh, that's why it's harder, because I'm not in the right thing. Fanfiction.net is so much difficult than you think.
I think it's not a problem. I think
What?
it's not a problem.
Yeah, your problem, not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, every story if I do fanfiction.net has to be complete. I'm picky on that. Let's see. Oops, okay, what the fuck? There. And scroll down. And actually no, I had 2 separate stories. Now that I think about it, I was correct. It's also hard to find this fanfiction that I'm trying to think of like this. Something XOC for this person, especially because they're already a popular pairing. I'll just tell you who it is. It's Rumpelstiltskin. I don't know why I like this guy. He's very interesting to me.
He's in Shrek.
No, not that Rumpelstiltskin. It's another show.
What's the difference?
Because
he turns things into gold, doesn't he?
you're thinking of the original fantasy, not that story. It's a TV show.
Once upon a time.
Took you that long to figure that out?
Yes!
Well, that was your 3rd guess.
Actually, no, it was 2nd, wasn't it?
No, that was 3rd.
Turn things into gold was something.
The other guess you did.
Shrek was the first one.
Yeah, so technically you did 3 guesses.
When was the second one?
He turns things into gold. Because this one does more than that.
Kill people.
It could, but the main
So he
thing
has
is,
magic, but he refuses to use it in bad ways.
no, he can use it, but he makes money deals. I'll get into it later. Shut up.
I watch a lot at one time.
Yeah, I don't.
I stopped watching it, sadly.
I did.
Hmm?
I stopped watching it.
I want to get back into it.
That's up to you.
It's getting really good, I think.
Regina returns.
Hmm?
Regina's dark side comes out of her, literally.
I know. Spoiler alert!
Not really. I mean, there's trailers for it.
I need to.
First one is this one. I'm just like partway into this one. Be warned, this one has a lot of smut in it. If you don't know the term of smut, I shall look it up for you if you want more details onto it.
What does it mean? I'm going to come over next to you.
Why?
That's what it means.
There's a lot of terms for smut. Probably not the terms I'm thinking, but well, really isn't really the terms I'm thinking. Okay, so obviously Google doesn't really understand what we're thinking of smut. Oh no, never mind. It does. Number 3. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why this one has rating M. Fiction M. The rating.
Makes sense.
So if you're Krista's age, don't read smut.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Duh.
Just that.
No, it's not the first time. I like the story. It was really getting interesting because
Yeah.
not that interesting. I meant
Oh yeah, of course it's gonna be interesting.
not for that reason. Okay, stop
What
and
is-
talking.
Sadism. What's sadism?
We just have to keep doing this. This is why I don't like her being here because I have to define big words that she can't understand. Sadism, tendency to derive pleasure, especially sexual gratification, inflicting pain, suffering, or humiliation of others.
It's basically laughing at others and enjoying.
In general, use deliberate cruelty.
Okay. French.
Yeah, the origin
Say this
is French.
again.
It was in the late 19th century. Torture stuff.
Cool. Whatever.
Yeah, basically that stuff. Giving, stuff like that.
Picture puppies.
All your innocent minds have been destroyed. So there is a reason there's a part 1 and part 2. I don't know if I saw the part 2 part. No, actually, I think I did. Because it's right here, I think. Because when it said Zilla Knight, I remember that it was by, I think, same person. No? What the heck? I didn't see the
Wait,
one that.
like go back up and saw Rumpelstiltskin kind of thing.
Yeah, it wasn't that one.
Wait, who is it by again?
Slytherin Pride. Yeah, there it is, part 2. Common theme, vampire story.
She really likes vampires and fantasy
He or
stuff.
she. You don't know if it's a girl or boy.
I think it's a girl.
United States Airmen.
Hmm?
United States Airmen.
Oh,
He or she. I don't know.
Dead is dead. Magic always comes with a price.
Yeah, that's true.
The Joker.
Yay, person loves Cirque du Freak. Hee
Get yourself in the air.
No, Cirque du Freak's a book. Also, I think the manga too. Yeah, so Saga of Darren Shane. And a movie. I kind of personally like the manga better. I don't know where I can't find the manga part. Where are you? Yeah. Personally, guys, also, just, I'm not.
Fangirling.
Well, the book was really good, but I like the manga. Both follow the manga. Please check out this book. It is really good. Stop it, please. Yeah, you are. Because I read all of the mangas. It was really good.
In your bookshelf?
No, the library at my high school.
Mm.
And manga box and all that manga links you find.
One thing I'm looking forward to in middle school is that there's an anime club at middle school.
Not that I remembered.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't one in middle school.
There's now.
Whatever. So that was. Can you stop making those noises? Because your laptop, the microphone's more sensitive. Anyway, but The Vampire and the Beast, it's kind of like the title from Beauty and the Beast. But this story focuses around OCX Rumpelstiltskin. And I think this kind of, I don't know if it'll follow the
Which one time?
the TV series. Probably won't, but I don't know. But Bale Arno is in it. But this story is where we all know Rumpelstiltskin is a village coward. And this girl, Jennifer, is the village monster. Now, in this world, these two feel unwanted, obviously. Unloved, of course. And only natural for them to fall in love because they're both monsters in a way. Like it says, alternate universe, and where Rumbell, weird name to go by a couple. But those two don't
how did
exist.
they get Rumbell from Jennifer and Rumpelstiltskin?
No, the original Rumpelstiltskin and Belle. Once upon a time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the permanent couple because
Mm.
they were actually a couple in that show.
Okay.
Not really happy, but because I always permanently think Belle and Beauty and the Beast together. But that's just me. But that's probably what it is. I haven't gotten to the second part. I'm kind of partway into the first story. That's why it's highlighted, obviously. I like the story so far, and because it's 20 chapters long. Now, I know this is weird because it's on a different site than Wattpad, but you can find stories anywhere, really. Be surprised what you can find.
Go on to the Play Store and you can find ebooks there.
Then the last story is called. It's by Lizzie XX, but there's more than one book.
Pied Piper.
Yeah. And they also, I like how they have the tabs to their stories or all that. Let's see. A lot of OC stuff.
Did I see Natalie Portman there?
I don't know. Sherlock Holmes.
Merlin. Once upon a time.
I know. This is all the stories here.
You already have the golden rule.
Yeah. I'm at,
Oh.
actually, I think I finished all of them. So this covers all seasons 1 through 4, which is the Frozen one, too.
Yay.
And the story is following the person playing the Pied Piper.
Oh, is he a new character?
No, it's an OC, honey. And the Pied Piper and Rumpelstiltskin have had a past together, basically because the Pied Piper is actually...
Peter Pan's evil twin sister.
No, they're not related at all.
Pied Piper, Peter Pan.
Well,
You can see the similarity there.
no, these in this story, not really.
Mm.
Now, kind of a spoiler, but you'll figure it out later on, really. if you know the character August or Pinocchio, really, Pinocchio, the Pied Piper or Piper is her name. Normal, like
It's
Mr.
a
Gold.
girl?
Huh?
It's a girl?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Duh. If it's a Rumple XOC, Rumple's a guy. So yeah. But the Pied Piper is actually August's foster mom or adopted mom. And the Pied Piper is actually the lady that actually works, is actually the caretaker for Rumpelstiltskin.
Hmm?
Yeah, when he was in the castle.
TV show?
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah, I remember.
You don't know the story, honey.
Mhm.
It wasn't in the original story, honey.
No.
Belle was in the original show. Belle was a caretaker.
Oh.
It's an OC. OC means not really an original character. It's a made up.
Why is it OC not NOC?
Okay. Original character is made up by the author or something. It's not a Belle story, honey. Because in this story, Belle is hated by the Pied Piper and Rumpelstiltskin. Sorry for you guys who are Belle fans. This is not pleasing. I really like this one. I really like these stories. Because you can actually really see the relationship between the Pied Piper and Rumple. You know, because she can control everybody just by playing her pipe, the pipe, and or
Pipes.
no, there's only one pipe, honey.
And it's a flute or a piccolo.
Well, I guess in a way, but it was called a pipe. She can control everybody's minds, convince people to do stuff.
Especially she's like a Jean Grey character.
Oh. But I still suggest you guys really check it out. I'll even put links to these stories too if you want. I know usually these links should be to Wattpad stories, but I still suggest them out because they were really good personally to me. I've been reading them constantly. I'll copy the link address to the book literally if you want to. So, but that's all the links for today that I'm putting in here. So everything's saved, hopefully. I'm gonna stop screen sharing. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this Wattpad review. Sorry there wasn't a lot, like total up to 10 Wattpads, but I also wanted to personally just share those two because I've fully read all the stories of the Pied Piper stuff. I really hope for another one, but I think they're probably waiting for this season to get done.
I think I'm thinking of Peter Piper or something. No, it's Peter Piper.
Just shush. So I seriously suggest that you guys go read that little series there. It's not really little, but it was really good.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know that.
This time I fine.
You're tired. Go lay down.
I'm laying down here.
Can you stop making noise?
I didn't see if it actually picked up.
It does, honey. Stop.
Ow.
She's tired. She needs to go to sleep. But
I have a finger.
can you be quiet so I can finish this? Anyway, so I hope you liked this video. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe. And I'm never gonna get this finished if you guys don't stop this. Anyway.
Jeez, Dusty. Go ahead.
Anyway, so your girl Flarity here.
Bye.
Not you. Is out of here. So see you next Sunday. See ya.